Good afternoon. Okay, so let's resume where we left yesterday. We started with section B, that is planning, budgeting, and forecasting. Okay, we started out of that budgeting. Budgeting we went through basics. If you recall, budget is what? Quantitative expression of a chosen plan, and it is art as well as science, and it is done at the all the levels. Whether when we say levels, top management, middle management, lower management, but generally when we say budget, it is generally for next year, though some budgets are for multiple years, that is capital expenditure budget. Okay, now um, we understood yesterday what is the importance of the budget. Hmm. Budget as a controlling tool, motivational tool, evaluation tool, communication tool. Uh, then we understood two important terminologies there. What is that? Budgetary slack and goal congruence. Budgetary slack is what? Underestimating revenues and overestimating expenses with the intention to get some personal gains, personal bonus, uh, when they can show that, in the budget it is less and I have exceeded it. Hmm. That is the thing which generally it is not encouraged, and we saw that seriousness yesterday, and we solved around 20 questions covering all these basics, and also we understood what is the process, who does that. That is, there is a budget committee, there is a budget director, which in practically it is known as vice president, FP&A, financial planning and analysis, who will think about next year, always next forward looking budget exercises. Okay, that is, and also what we understood, budget director is going to issue, what is that we call, budgeting manual or guidance, that contains certain do's and don'ts, and that contains budget calendar. Hmm. Budget calendar, like we talked about some example yesterday, like current year budget is already rolled out. That is started preparation in 2022, somewhere in August, and then it ended up and they have downloaded. As we right now, what we see, those companies who have followed January 1 to December 31, they have already have budget right now as we speak. And anyway, this is the first month of 2023. They already have it. So this is the process in multinational organizations. And what I said is yesterday, these topics you should understand from the perspective of manufacturing companies. Okay, so now let's start. What is that really budget? What is that we are going to understand, and how to construct budget? That is the chapter we are going to start now. Today will be a lot of numerical questions we will solve, we will enjoy in sequence, because yesterday what we said, budget as a science means there is some mathematics, little mathematics. It is not scientific mathematics, it's a business mathematics. Some of the equations you should know, and then sequence you should know, then you can start constructing budget. So for the purpose of understanding what are the budgets, the entire budget is in a company is called master budget. You can start taking notes. Master budget in a company, okay, is divided into two. two. One, operating budget, and financial budget. Everyone take notes online. Okay. Hmm. Be a traditional student. Hmm. Anyway, the exam is computerized, but you have to learn in a conceptual way. That means you should go with a manual thinking. So when we say operating, it's for a day to day. Operating is a day to day. Financial is what is inflow, what is outflow. So this, you should be expert in constructing these budgets. So yesterday I said operating budget starts with sales budget and ends with pro forma income statement, IS. Okay. Now we'll come to the financial. Now in your questions, sales budget, it will be given as part of the question. You need not construct any sales budget. When we start questions, it's generally they will give you sales information. Sales information they will give you, and you have to start these things in the multiple choices or in fully questions. So now you will start what we know as inventory budget. Inventory. Adjusting inventory budget. Adjusting ending inventory, beginning inventory. What is the inventory means? Which stock?
Which can be sold within 1 year or the operation cycle of the.
Okay. So inventory consists of what? I understand. Ending inventory, beginning inventory. But the term inventory means in manufacturing companies, inventory means direct material, work in process, finished goods. Yeah. Traditional manufacturing company, direct material inventory. Then work in process means what? Semi-finished, unfinished. Where is the direct material inventory? Generally, they will be in stores. Work in process, they will be in plant. Finished goods will be in warehouse. These are the three premises in which you have some inventory outstanding at all the time. Inventory budget. After adjusting plus or minus inventory, we are going to do what we know as production units budget. Production units budget, quantity. Okay. Production units only. Production doesn't have any dollars. Why? Because it's just a production plan. Sales quantity. Sales is a quantity and dollar. Inventory budget and production budget, of course, they are only in quantity. Q means quantity. Now we are going to prepare once production units is known. Okay, that will be the starting point. This is the sequence: sales budget quantity and inventory budget quantity, and then it leads to production units quantity. And after that, once production units is ready, we are going to now start with breakdown again. That is direct material requirement. Write down direct material requirement and purchases budget. This one is in quantity as well as dollars. Quantity and dollars. Okay. Then direct labor. Again, quantity and dollars. Q means quantity, dollars. Then we are going to adjust what we know as overhead. Overhead, there is no quantity, it's a dollar. What is overhead? The term overhead, have you all heard? Indirect expenses. Write down. Overhead means indirect expenses. All these things is manufacturing cost. Direct material, direct labor, overhead, if you add it, okay, it is manufacturing cost. Then we are adjusting all those things. Basically, these are the budgets. After that, cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold is already there. Cost of goods sold, there is a direct material, there is a direct labor, there is a overhead adjusted with the work in process. You will get that cost of goods sold, but that will not be tested because it's a derived one. Important things they will test you. Then in the sequence, then next one is, in America, the term is operating. Write down. Operating. That means non-manufacturing expenses. Non-manufacturing expenses budget. Expenses budget. And definitely this is in dollars. Non-manufacturing. Non-manufacturing in America, generally they are general and admin. Example, I'm putting asterisk here. Examples of what is it? General and admin.
SGNA.
Yeah, general and admin, and then sales and distribution. Sales and distribution. Popularly G&A and S&D. S&D. Okay.
Comes under operating.
Operating. American term is operating, but it is known as non-manufacturing. And in that, they will not ask you because this is very simple because these are all time based and fixed, right? Salaries and all fixed, yeah. Monthly fixed, monthly into 12, so they will not ask you that. In that, very very important thing is they will ask you sales commission budget. Sales commission budget. Okay, for your thing. So how many we have now? This one will be given to you. You need to prepare this first one, second one, third, fourth, fifth, and this one sixth. 6 operating budgets in multiple choices. You should solve it. And pro forma income statement is derived once we have sales and once we have a cost of goods sold. Sales minus cost of goods sold is what? Gross profit. Gross profit minus this non-manufacturing expenses is income statement. When we say income statement, we stop at operating income. Operating income. Okay. Operating income is also known as EBIT. What is EBIT? Have you heard? Earnings before interest and tax. EBIT. American terminology. In India, we say PBIT. Profit before interest tax. And if you remove interest, it will be profit before tax. And if you remove tax, it will be net income. Correct. So here this is the thing. So these are the we'll start today. And anyway, as a theory, you should understand what is this comes in financial budget. Financial budget comes what we know as pro forma balance sheet. Pro forma balance sheet. You will not be asked to prepare full balance sheet. Part of the balance sheet, that is also highly unlikely because the concentration is next one, which is cash budget. Cash budget that consists of inflow and outflow. Okay. In inflow, again they will ask you separate budget, that is called collections from account receivable. In India we call debtors, right? Debtors. And how debtors comes account receivable? Out of credit sales. We offer credit to customers, and uncollected portion is known as account receivable. And out of that, how much we can expect to receive it. So over the next quarter, over the next year, over the next month, that is what it will be tested. Then here there are many outflows. They will test you disbursement, American word. Disbursement to AP and other expenses. What is AP? Accounts payable and other expenses. Accounts payable is what? We are giving credit. We are giving, suppliers are giving credit to us. Account receivable, we are giving credit to customers. Okay, these are highly tested.
Outflow, we are giving credit.
Accounts payable, suppliers are giving us credit. Account receivable, we are giving credit to customers. Account receivable arises from credit customers. Accounts payable arises from credit vendors. Vendors on credit. So now how many? 6, right? So you will have 7. And here is 7A and 7B. Okay. So over our next courses, we will come to all these things. So this is the financial budget. Now all these things, you see, all these things, what we talked about 7, all this is for next year. Budget means next year, next quarter, like that. But there is one more budget comes in financial, which is known as capital expenditure budget. Capital expenditure budget. That is just as a theory you should understand. We will come to methods later on. Capital expenditure budget goes for multiple years. But you will not be required to prepare anything. This capital expenditure is what? For long term, right? Company invests in asset, buying asset, and it has a useful life. And during that useful life, how much we are going to spend. For example, I was in oil industry, construction of a drilling ship. It costs, at the time we gave contract to Samsung Korea, $1 billion. $1 billion, and it take 3 years to build that rig. So our project accountant was there. He was coordinating with us for spending, and they prepare capital expenditure budget. Okay. For exam, it is not required. Okay. Clear? Getting it? So now remember some equations. Though you will get used to it, but still. Now we need to get, first one is a production units budget. Production units budget. As I said, sales information will be given to you as part of the question. Okay. Production units budget. Just remember this equation. Sales units plus ending inventory, EI, minus beginning inventory should be equal to production units. This is your, initially you remember it, you will understand it, why it is like that. Basically, sales plus EI, ending inventory, should be equal to production plus beginning inventory. So we're just shifting that. And these ending inventory and budgeting beginning inventory is what we know as inventory budget. Inventory budget. So you have sales budget, which is given, plus or minus ending inventory budget will be production units. Okay. Okay, let's start. Simple thing first. Online people, hello, are you all seeing it? Be in the chat box, okay? Confirm. Yes, okay. Are you all seeing the screen? Everything okay? Okay, fine. Okay. Now, production budget will show total units to be produced. Okay. Now, always yesterday I said, read the last sentence, question requirement. Now, in your mind, what is it? We need production units, right? Yes. Production units. Always just immediately put it in your mind. Sales plus ending inventory minus beginning inventory is equal to production units. Okay. Okay. Always immediately. Now from the question they give you a lot of information. Sales is how much? Just when you are reading it, 4,000. Write down 4,000. Material cost, they will give you a lot of information. We don't need all those things. We don't need. Finished goods beginning inventory 900, right? So minus 900. Finished goods ending inventory plus 600. Okay, simple baby question. So how much is the production units? 3,700. Okay, clear? Always you should see one thing, one trick here. Just to see what happened to the ending inventory. Okay, from compared to beginning inventory, what happened to the ending inventory? 300 reduced, right? Right? Are you well seeing? 300 reduced. So 400 minus 4,000 minus 4,000 minus 300. 3,700. You should catch that. Clear? Okay, now this is a starting question. Easy one. Budgeted production for the second quarter of the next year. So what they want? Production units for the second quarter. Correct? And they have given, what they have given? Sales budget. No? Sales Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, they have given units. And what they are writing? Company policy is to have a finished goods inventory at the end of each quarter equal to 20% of the next quarter sales. Okay. Now let's do it nicely. Though the question is Q2, we will do Q1 also, Q3 also, Q4 also. Start doing it and concentrate on Q2. Okay. Q2, what we need? Production, right? Yes. We need this. This is the question. Are you all understanding? Now, we need some information before and after. So sales. Sales how much Q1? 10,000. And here 8,000. And here 12,000. Here 14,000. And our formula equation is plus EI minus BI. Correct? Now concentrate here, Q2. Q2, what they're telling? The company's policy is that inventory at the end of each quarter equal to 20% of the next quarter sales. For Q2, what is the next quarter? Q3. And ending inventory is 20% of next quarter, Q3. Q3 20% how much?
2,400.
Plus 2,400. Clear? Gayatri, getting it? Okay, next. What is the beginning inventory of Q2? No. Okay. So now you have to go back. Ending inventory of Q1 will be beginning inventory of Q2. So ending inventory of Q1 is how much? 8,000 into 20%. Right? 1,600. Correct? Yes. Now this will become beginning inventory minus 1,600. What happened to ending inventory? Increased by 800. 8,800 B. Got it? Online, yes, getting it? Yeah. Now, in home practice, don't stop here. Continue. Q3. Q3, how much? Q3 production. Q3 ending inventory is how much?
4,000.
2,800.
4,000.
2,800. How it is? 14,000 into 20%, right? Now, this ending inventory of Q2 will become Q3. Now, ending inventory increased by 400. 12,400. Correct?
Yes.
You can't proceed further. You can't do for Q4. Why?
Because we don't have
Information of Q1 of next year. We don't have. So we should stop. Here beginning inventory we cannot do it. Q1. Here ending inventory we cannot do it. But there is a beginning inventory. What is the use? Maximum we can do Q2, Q3. Right? Questions will be framed like that. Now, sometimes as we proceed in the next questions, now beginning inventory also followed that 20%, right? 20%. Just like ending inventory, we thought beginning inventory is also 20%. We adjusted that. Sometimes it need not be. Sometimes it need not be. Then IMA will give you this. Sometimes they will say assume. They will give you as part of the question. Getting it? Getting it? Streeter produce in the, how many units should Streeter produce in the second quarter? Go ahead. Go ahead. Same thing you should do. They have given you sales information. Streeter usually maintains a finished goods inventory at the end of each month, each quarter equal to 1/2 of the units. 1/2 means how much percentage? 1/2.
3/2.
1/2 means how much? 50%, right?
1/2.
1/2. Half.
Half, right?
Half.
1/2 means half only.
Half. Okay. Half means how much? 50%? 50%.
I was thinking 1 divide 1 by 2. I was thinking.
Okay, okay. 1.5.
I was
You are thinking 1.5.
that.
Okay, now come on. Q2, Q1, Q2, Q3. Yeah, maximum we need that. Go ahead, go ahead. Sales plus ending inventory minus beginning inventory is equal to production. And they are looking here. Sales for the quarter is 65,000. Akshata. Third quarter is 84. First quarter is 65,000. Second quarter is 72. Third quarter is 84. Fourth quarter is 66. Ending inventory is 50% of the 78. You got it? Okay. Answer C. Okay. Okay. Ending inventory is 50% of next month. Next quarter sales. Okay. So 65,000 first quarter. 72,000 next quarter. And 84,000. Enough. Because we are looking for 50%. No. Q2 ending inventory is 50% of Q3. How much is that? 42. Correct, Gayatri? 42. Now, Q2 beginning is how much? Ending inventory of first quarter. Or now you can ignore that. Just see 72,000. Because 72,000, 50% was a ending inventory of Q1, which is going to become beginning. So just to look into 72%, 50% is minus 36,000. Now just to see, don't do calculators. Plus 42 minus 36, don't do it. What happened to the ending inventory? It increased by increased by 6,000, right? So just add that 78,000, and answer is C. Got it? Got it? Getting it now? Okay. Now, mind you, here I am reminding you, we are following beginning inventory also same way right now. Just what they are talking about, 50%, 20% of ending inventory, we are following same thing. But in practically it may not be so. Beginning inventory may be lying somewhere which is not going to be your 20%. So that is why sometimes they will give you this. Okay, we will see in the future questions. Now, this is another type. Okay, I'll hold this, you can read it. What is the question? What is the budgeted production for the first quarter? Go ahead. Now there is some maths, you have to do it. And first line you can ignore, no? That is a story. Whatever they produce, what is that? We are not concerned, right? In the exam, tape drive systems. Who cares? We need numbers. Okay. So write down Q1 sales is 67,500. Okay. Okay. Now what they are telling? Corporation will finish the fourth quarter of last year with an inventory of 3,500, of which 200 are obsolete. That means they have given you what? They have given you what?
Previous quarter.
They have given beginning inventory of this year, because they are talking about last quarter of last year. That is beginning inventory they have given you. How much?
3,500.
No. Minus 200. 3,300. Write down. Sales 67,500 plus ending inventory, we should get it, minus beginning inventory is 3,300. Our job is what? Now to get ending inventory. For that, what they are telling? Ending inventory is 10 days of sales. And in the bracket, what they are telling?
Based upon 360.
Based upon 360. So now how much is the ending inventory? Maths.
10 by 360. That sales into 10 by 360.
Okay, try that and see whether option is there. Others, you can think yourself. Beautifully, they are telling 10 days of sales based upon 360.
So that 67,000.
And who is that? Ria, awesome. Ria, very good. She got it. If you divide by 360 and do it, how much? Do you have options? No, right?
I think we'll take units.
Okay. Sales, how much? 67,500. Plus ending inventory, we don't know. Minus beginning inventory is 3,300. Right? We need production for quarter. Right? Quarter 1, we need production.
So that 67,500 is divided by 120 days. That is, we'll get no, sir.
120 why?
1 quarter is 3 months, no, sir. Oh, sorry, 90 days.
90 days. Tell me that.
And if you get for 1 day, then we can again multiply by for 10 days.
Okay. Do it. You don't have calculators?
I use mobile.
Mobile, okay. Calculators. Use calculators. Always you should. Accountant's weapon is calculators. Ria, very good. Ria. Okay. Now beautifully, American style, based upon 360 days, 10 days of sale. 360 days is a commercial days, business days in America. Calendar days is how much? 365. 5 days is a compulsory holidays in America. That's why they say 360 days. That means it's a year, no? Correct? Quarter, they are asking first quarter. Quarter means how many quarters in a year?
4.
4. 360 by 4. That means 90 days, right? 90 days is a quarter. Now,
71,700.
now, yes, you got it. 67,500 divided by 90 times 10. How much is that?
7,500.
So plus 7,500. Got it? If you do 67,500 divided by 360 into 10, that is wrong.
Yes.
So now what happened to ending inventory? Increased by
3,000.
4,200. Correct? Then answer is 71,700 C. Got it? Got it? Maths, some maths. It's not a big issue, no. It's a business maths, some common thing issue. Okay. Okay, next. Oh my God, it looks big, no? Now it looks big, but very easy. They will give you a lot of information. Okay, once we know what we want, you're getting, enjoying it. Okay. Okay. Now, what is the question? Super Flight C-14 production budget. Okay, okay. So now just think, write down, what do you want? C-14 sales, write down first, sales plus EI minus BI. Okay. Okay, now write down. First read, don't read everything in the question, just to have a look. Have a look. First line, what they are telling? Sales of its deluxe model aeroplane, that is the toy aeroplane, C-14. How much?
4,02,000.
4,02,000. Write down. Write down. Okay, got it? Now, do we need to read all those things? Each C-14 requires purchased components. No, right? We want finished goods. So that A9, B6, that all will come to purchase budget. Now, next line, what they're telling? They're talking about so many things. Variable overhead, labor. Do we need that? No. Then, what they're talking here? You got it, no? C-14 units at April 1 means beginning, right? Units at April 30 ending, right? That's it. Plus 10,000 minus 12,000. What's the answer?
4.
4 lakh. C. Getting it? Simple, no? It looked monstrous, right? So basically, yeah, these questions, it will create, oh my God, so much things are there. How can I solve it, right? When you see first time. So once you know, this is called application of theory. You learn the theory, you should stay rock solid. Okay, come, whatever, let them give. I need to get this. So sales 402 plus ending sales of ending inventory of plus 10,000 minus beginning inventory minus 12,000. So ending inventory reduced by 2,000. So answer should be 400,000. Online guys, getting it? Divakar?
They have sent for
Yes, yes, that's it. Got it? Online people confirm. Okay. Now let's take same question. Now we will go and understand. Now, okay, same question. Same question. Now what I said after production units? once you know production units. Okay. In this question, C14 was how much? 400,000? 400? 4 lakh? 400,000 units, correct? Now the next one, once you know production units, we will go and do now direct material requirement and purchases budget. Purchases budget. Okay, now this is the next budget. For example, this is needed, right? We started with sales. Now we ended up with the production. From production, we have to estimate how much is the each component is going to be purchased. But just like you have sales plus ending inventory minus beginning inventory is equal to production. And what is this production? All we did is finished goods, right? These are all finished goods, right? Correct? Now we are going to estimate direct material parts going into it, how much we should purchase it. Now for the first thing is you should understand times required. In America, they say number of components. In America, there is no kilograms. They call it as pounds, lbs, pounds, American system. In India and all, we say liters. In America, they say gallons. So pounds, lbs is pounds. Then gallons. Okay. Generally, they will say this. Now required, how much required? Then once we know that, once we get that amount, once we get that units, similar thing you follow. Plus ending inventory of direct material minus beginning inventory of direct material. Okay. Thus will be the purchased quantity. Purchases quantity. Clear? Same you follow. Are you all writing now? So this is the production units. This is the direct material. Are you all writing down? Yeah. Online, confirm. Akshata, Riya, Divakar, Mohammed. Hello. Okay. Always follow the sequence. It's easy. Okay. Shall we go for this example? We did C14, right? We know production. Yeah. Now what they are telling? What's the question? Super flight April budget for the purchase of A9 should be. Okay. So each C14 requires 3 purchase components and they are asking A9. It requires A9, B6, D28, right? Hello? So A9 they are asking. A9, what is it they are telling? Number needed for each C14, how much? 1. Correct? 1. So we are now going to do A9 purchases. Okay. A9 purchases. C14 is a finished goods. How much you need? 400,000 is the production. And each one needs how much? A9? 1. No. Number needed. for each. They need A9 one part, B6 two parts, D8, D28 three parts. Then they assemble that. So now A9 requirement. A9 required is how much? 1. So total requirement is how much? Total requirement 400 into 1, 400,000. 400,000 of A9. Now, ending inventory of A9 minus beginning inventory of A9 is equal to purchases. A9 ending inventory is how much? 9,000 plus 9,000. A9 beginning is minus 21,000. So how much required? 388? 388? 388,000 units. Clear? Getting it? Getting it? Everyone got it? Divakar, Akshata, Riya, Indraja. Hello. Mohammed, you're not responding. Yes, Divakar. He went online today. He was sitting yesterday, no? Here. Okay. Now, can you all do B6? Can you all do B6? Go ahead. Do B6. How much B6 to be purchased? Go ahead, do it. B6, how much? Online people type your answers. B6. And this is the finished goods. For 400,000, how many B6 required? 2 into 400. 800,000. 8 lakhs. Okay. Then, come on. You have ending inventory how much? 10,000. Minus beginning inventory how much? 32.
So sir, this A9, D6 and D20
Are the parts going into it?
going into C14.
C14. C14 is a final. It's a toy plane. Toy plane.
778.
778,000. Getting it? Getting it? Okay. Now let's finish. D28. Come on, online. D28. I'm not going to do everything. Always be ready with calculators. 400,000 into 3. 12 lakh. 12 lakh. In America, it's a 1.2 million. Yeah? Correct? 1,200,000 or 12 lakh plus 6,000 minus 14,000. 1192. 1,192,000. Yeah, all this you have to convert yourself to American. You see how they will call it. I'll send you an American terminology. It is also there in the books. What they give you, there is a books. Always in India we say lakhs. In America they say thousands. So 1 lakh. 1 lakh we write here, no? 1 comma. Even I forgot, sorry to say, Indian. I was never in India. I'm always outside, no? When I come here, it adjusting to lakhs, crores, commas. I used to get confused. So, now in dollars, this is rupee. Rupee. It's a dollar. They put like this 100,000. In India, we say 10 lakh, right? In America, they say 1 million. You see the comma? How they put?
Replace comma at 3 decimal places.
Yeah, 6 zeros only, but the way they say this is a million. This is a million. This is a thousands. And here we say lakh. Huh? Lakh. Then they'll go million, billion. Like that they go. Okay. And when I say this is a India, UK, and US. India, UK, what we say? Kilogram, right? In America, they say LB, pounds. In India, we say liters. Yeah, LB,
LBS.
LBS, pounds.
It is very strange why they call pound LBS. Why not P something?
I don't know. Liters, they call it as gallons. We call it as kilometer, right? They say miles.
But the distance is not same, right?
Hmm?
Miles is the little.
Distance is not same. Distance. And we
1 pound is 1 kilo.
no.
No. 1 pound is
Measurement is different. We are not talking about measurement. We are talking about terms. Don't go into that scientific. No need. No need. And we drive here right hand side. Yeah. Okay. Right there, right hand. So here left, right. And when I came here, India was looking like a new country for me. 6 months, I used to go always right, and left hand steering. And someone used to laugh at me, come on this side. And then adjusting elbows. I used to, when
in
you
India, it is very difficult also to drive
that's
as
now
compared to other countries.
now I'm used to.
Now it's
But first time when I came 5 years ago, oh my God, there's too many problems.
But what I think is that sir, Indians are very skillful drivers than rest of the world if you see. Because
Kilogram,
we
pounds, grams.
Leave it, Gayatri, leave it.
like if a foreigner comes to India, he will find very difficult to drive. But if we go there, then we won't find that
Easy,
difficult.
but we start making mistakes because we are now used to make mistakes,
Yeah.
right? Come in one way, huh? Right?
Yeah, that is also.
It's crazy things we do here. That's unlawful outside. They will arrest you immediately. Here we say police bye bye at last. No, there no. Correct, no, Ria? No? Hello? Divakar? If we get used to Bangalore, you should be careful when you drive in Dubai and America. Okay. Now, what is the requirement? You see, this question looks very big. Correct, no? Are you all seeing? Oh my God. Yeah? Number of table legs to be purchased in August. Okay? Okay. It looks very big. Do we need to read all those things? First time in the question we will read. In the class we will read. Go ahead. Start reading yourself. Read. Tell me. Finish your reading, your understanding. Okay. What is the question requirement? Number of table legs to be purchased. Oh my God. What they are telling, all the stories, do we read? Here you are enjoying it, but in the exam there is no time. So you should learn that habit. Just to scan it, okay? Rocket Corporation, okay, so what? Whatever, whoever it is, so what? They are doing for schools, restaurants, so what? So ignore. Uh, Tabletops are manufactured, but the table legs are purchased. Okay, so what? Uh, Assembly department manufactures and attaches. Oh my god! Of course, one table means four legs, no? Which table is having two legs? Nothing. Mm. So they are trying to make up story. You should ignore all those things. What is important, however? Company follows a policy of producing enough tables to ensure that 40% of the next month sales are in the finished goods inventory. Yeah, this may be we require. Rokat also purchases sufficient direct material inventory to ensure that direct material inventory is 60% of the following month scheduled production. Oh, maybe we require that. Hmm. Rokat sales budget for the next quarter is they have given. Hmm. But all those things finish. Now, when you start reading question, what is the big word there?
Purchase.
No, no, no. When it starts the paragraph,
Assume.
assume. Wow. They gave you all those things and they are telling, okay, okay, assume. What assume? Assume required production. They have already gave you production, right? See? They calmed your nerves now. Hmm. They told you all the stories and they say, assume. So your battle is easy. Now, our focus is what? Number of table legs in August to be purchased. So you need August production, right? They gave you how much? 1,600. Correct? Yes. And July 31 direct material inventory. They are helping you, yeah. They are helping you a lot. Okay. Are you all getting online? Akshita? Indraja, hello, hello, hello. They gave you so much, but they made it easy. So how is that? So now we should take it what? We want August purchases. Okay, start August. Maybe we require some information of September. That's why they are giving you. Assumed production. Units. They have given you what? 1,600, 1,800. Correct? Getting it? Getting it? So now times required legs. Of course, 4, no? Into 4. Correct? So how much is the requirement? Total requirement?
6,400.
Total required 6,400. Yeah?
Yes.
And here how much?
7,200.
7,000.
But why we multiply like the requirement?
Yeah,
The
because
production is 1,600.
production is what? Tabletops. Tabletops are manufactured. For that you require 4 legs, right? Then only it will become table.
Acha, the question asks number of table legs.
Legs, no?
Okay.
So total required legs. Clear? Yeah. So. Getting? Okay. So now plus ending inventory of legs minus beginning inventory of legs. We are in August, right? And then you require purchase legs. That is the requirement. Now maybe something they have given again hint. July 31 inventory legs.
Beginning of August.
Right, no?
Yes, sir.
And the July 31 direct material inventory 4,200 legs. So that is beginning, right? Got it? Everything they are telling you, this is also given. Yeah. Only problem now, ending inventory. For that, what they are telling? 60% of the following month's scheduled production, you should keep it now. Okay, are you all getting it? So how much is the next month's production?
7,400.
That is a 1800 is the production. Out of that, 4 you require, of course. Now, can you all try this? 7,200 times 60%, how much? 7,200 times 60%.
4,320.
4,320. That is the ending inventory. Got it? What is that? This into 60% is this. Okay, getting it? Getting it? So now what happened? 120 increase. So you need to purchase how much?
6,520.
6,520.
So why is that line not relevant to us? Like the companies follows a policy of producing enough tables to ensure that 40% of next month's sales.
Very good. Actually, we should do like that. But what is the word they gave you?
Production.
That's it. They're making your life easy.
Either 60 or either 40.
No, 40% is finished goods. Actually, we will do that exercise. Very good. But we all answered the question now, right?
That comes from sales from first.
Actually, you should do like that. Strictly speaking, you should do like that. But since they have given you, assume,
Production.
they have given you total product, you should actually arrive at production
By using that
using that 40%. Very good.
So, as you said yesterday, there are 3 types of questions: A, B, C level.
This is
This is C.
C. Why it is C? They have given you a lot of information. They are trying to put you in a trap. Right? In the exam, you will be stuck. First, by seeing the long question. Correct, no? So much story. Yes, yes. Hello?
1.5 minutes we should do.
You can do it. Not now. It's only starting now. You should practice a lot. You should practice a lot. They'll give you online app. You have a lot of questions to practice. Once mastery is required, no, you will not get it in one day. At home, maybe you will take 5 minutes. Now we are enjoying. Maybe I took 12 minutes now, correct? Because we are all discussing. If you sit alone and do it one day, next day, it will be in your hands. By the time what I said yesterday, when you practice lot of questions, practice makes man perfect, no? That is the saying. Women also. Why only men? Okay. Practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, it will become friendly. Constant, and consistency. It's not that, I'll practice now. Bala sir said, I'm very interested now in production budget, purchase budget. Let me finish all the questions now. Okay. Then next week you will keep quiet. It's not going to happen. You should keep on doing it. Various questions. Okay, now let's enjoy that. Akshat. We'll correctly come now. We'll correctly come. Now they have given you assumed. Now, this is a beautiful question. You should understand and apply theory. Online question only Akshata, Riya, Divakar, they say yes. What about others? Okay. Hello. Okay. Now, if we do strictly as per our science, budget is science. Okay, let's go. First, to find out, technically speaking, no, we need to get August production, right? How much is the August sales? This is production means finished goods, right? Finished goods means here in this one what? Table tops, right? Sales is how much? 2,500. Now, Akshit, ending inventory minus beginning inventory is equal to production. Ending inventory, what they are telling? 40% of the next month sales are in the finished goods. So 40% of the next month sales. Next month sales is 2,000.
Sir, but in that line, it is no way mentioned that 40% is the ending inventory. Where is it mentioned, sir?
Hmm?
Like, how do we know that we have to take 40% as the ending inventory?
What they have written, no? Finished goods, no?
Finished good. So finished good can be beginning inventory also.
No, no. Company follows enough table to ensure that 40% of the next month sales are in the finished goods inventory. Means in the ending inventory. 2,100 times 40%, how much? 880? 840, sorry. 840. Beginning inventory, how much? If you go with that example only. With maths, 2,500 into 40%. Correct? This one. Because this was the ending before. How much is that? 1,000 minus 1,000. Actual production, how much? Per formula. Decreased by 160, right?
2,340.
2,000. Strictly speaking, this is the correct. But they have removed your attentions by giving 1,600. Okay. Because in 1.5 minutes, you should do this and then do this. They will calculate the time. That's why they have made you easy. They gave you 1,600. Now you can follow this. Times 4 required legs, times 4. Total required how much? 9,000. How much? 9,360. Plus ending inventory. We got 9. No. Actually, we should do similar thing for September if you go strictly. Because this is assumed again. Correct? You should go September again. September sales is how much? But we cannot do it, no? We cannot do it because next there is no next information. That is why this question is not made like that. Got it, understood? Hello, online. Okay, now do this. Now you should go with the formula. Now, number of handles Mountain should purchase in October. Okay, go.
From starting, you should know.
Yeah, now read yourself. I'll give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes for reading. Okay, read and do it. Do it yourself. I told you you should not read certain things. So finished goods also you should take the formula. Direct material also we should take formula.
Then how do we find beginning inventory for October month?
Same stock, 4,600, right?
We need to find sale handles, some number of handles.
But first get the beginning inventory. First get the production correctly. No?
Yeah.
Ending finished goods inventory is planned to consist of 50% of the next month. First, let's go.
That is
Okay.
2,300. No, 2,000.
500. 5,000 into 50%. Beginning inventory, how much? 4,600 into 50%, no? October.
Oh,
That is 2,300.
oh, so if there is nothing even in the question, we assume that the
No.
from the
4,600 times 50%
yeah,
was the ending inventory of September, right? Correct, no? In September, it should have been 50% of October. So now ending inventory of September is how much? 4,600 times 50%, 2,300. Now that will become beginning. Correct. Okay, how much is the finished goods? Cabinets, how much?
Acha, cabinet.
Finished goods is the cabinets, right? Cabinets, come on. Okay,
38,000.
October cabinets, finished goods, sales 4,600 plus ending inventory 50% next this month. So 50% of 5,000 plus 2,500 minus beginning inventory means this ending inventory should have been here, right? 4,600 into 50%, no? This should have been in which month? We are in October. This would have been in September, correct? So this will become beginning minus 2,300. So 200 increase, 4,800 is the production. Okay. Now requirement.
38,000.
Okay, good. So this, now what we need? Handles, right? Handles is a DM, correct? 4,800, how many they need? How many? 8. 8, right? 8. Come on, 4,800 times 8, how much? This is required.
38,400.
30?
8,000.
38,400. Plus ending inventory of handles minus beginning inventory of handles is equal to purchases. Okay. Now for that, what they are telling? Ending inventory is planned to be 80% of the requirements of the next month projected unit of output of finished goods. So, how much we should get? This is October, right? October production, we got it. Requirement, we got it. Now they are telling ending inventory of handles is 80% of the projected unit of output of finished goods next month. Oh my God. That means November also we should prepare. November sales is how much? 5,000. November ending inventory is how much? 50% of 4,200 plus 2,100 minus beginning inventory 2,500. Very good. So production in November is how much? 4,600. Now 4,600 times 8 times 80% they are telling. How much? 4,600 times 8 times 80%. Plus 29,440. Oh my God. Now beginning inventory is this one, right? 4,800, right? This one only, 38,400. Correct. Are you getting it? No? Just like this. Here. Huh? So now basically 4,800 times 8 times 80%. How much? 38,400 times 80%. How much?
So, can you explain that again? Why we took 5,800?
Yeah, same thing. Ending inventory of handles. Previously in September. How much? Ending inventory. Hello. September how much? 4,800 times 8 times 80%. No? Just like here. What we expect. So how much is this? Minus 30,000. 720. Okay, now do maths. Now do this.
This is for finding purchase.
Yeah. I think answer is B, I think. How much? Come on.
It should be 36 something.
36? You did? Calculator?
Sir, but it is quite obvious because
Yeah.
when you check the four options, in the solution which we did, in the ending inventory reducing by 1,000. So the total value should also reduce by that amount. So there is just one option that is.
Okay, you are going smart way. Okay. Gayatri, calculate this. How much?
37,100.
If we do like this, that means somewhere we went wrong. Wait. Oh, you know what? We went with a formula, but we forgot this, right? What they are telling? September 30, no? Ending inventory is given handles. If you do that, how much? Just see, 38,400 plus 29,440. Given that is not wrong, no? You are not getting, no? Because we missed this. Okay. This is actually correct. But since they have given you this is not correct. Okay, let's finish this. This is how much is it? 38,400 plus 29,440 minus 37,20. How much?
37,120.
Actually, this is correct. According to the formula. Actually correct. Okay, now don't get confused. Okay. Now nobody we did not concentrate on this. Okay, so now here is a problem. Okay, now replace. What are they telling? September 30 means October 1 beginning balance. October 1 beginning balance, even here you have to change now. Finished goods is how much? 3,800. Already given. They are telling don't go with the formula. So now how much? 4,000. Take the calculator. 4,600 plus 2,500 minus 3,800. Gayatri, come on, help me.
3,300.
3,300. Multiply with the 8 now. This is 26,400. 3,300 times 4. Times 8, sorry. 26,400. Correct?
Yes.
This one is correct. because we have to estimate now. Correct, no? Now take calculator. I'll tell you now. This is also given, right? Given. How much? 16,000. Now don't get confused. Take calculator. 26,400 plus 29,440 minus 16,000.
39,840.
39,840 B. Huh? Okay. You need to learn all these things. Oh my God. Correct? So much thing is there. If you go with the formula, 37,120 is absolutely correct. But since they are telling you here, ending inventory at September 30, they are giving you both finished goods and handle. Are you getting it? Online people, don't get confused. I am doing purposefully everything so that you are prepared for any eventuality.
Can we wait for 2 minutes?
You want to know? So much things, no? Here we are enjoying it.
From exam point of view, I'm thinking like how to do this.
Yeah, first day you will get, after once you practice all these things, this is the type of questions you will get.
Practical and theory both equal percentage.
No, that's a good question. That depends on the day. For you, you like numericals, you will not get numericals. On the day.
Change.
No, it means I'm just joking. It depends how much you get. Maybe 60% numerical, 40% theoretical. You may get. Other person may get 50-50. Other person may get 20-80, 70-30.
Different question.
All different questions. Nobody will get same. 100 multiple choices, 2 case studies, everything 4 hours non-stop exam, computerized. Okay.
For calculating, there will be fair also.
They will give you. They will in the Prometric Center.
Yes, sir. They give I have given months.
Yeah, you only take your calculator.
Paper.
They will give you scratch pad,
Paper,
papers, pencil also they will give you, sharper pencil. And you have to put your luggage in one locker, and they do biometrics, fingerprint test and other things. That formalities around 15 minutes
Yeah.
max.
So not even 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Within 5 minutes.
Within 5 minutes they'll do all the formality, and they will also say
I think you should have a government ID.
ID, 2 IDs.
2 IDs. But not Aadhaar. You have passport. You have passport.
Aadhaar and driving license, okay.
Driving license.
Aadhaar, PAN card is okay. Any two government issued IDs, not your college things. Then after that, then the lady security will, frisk you.
Yeah,
Men security will press seriously. They will check everything. You should not wear all those things. Better leave it, go simple. And always, my advice is, Indrajit, okay, I'll take your question. Go with a loose clothing. It's up to you, but I advise loose clothing. Just don't wear tight jeans pant. Just 4 hours you have to sit. No? So be normal. 4 hours non-stop you have to sit. And they will, before you go there, fresh yourself. So that again you will not get all those things. That's the thing. What is the other question? How much pass percentage? Yeah, Indra, Jit. Indra. No negative marking.
So like for one MCQ, what is the
That's what I'm telling. Okay, I'll explain here. Okay. let me explain that entire thing for the benefit of all. Okay, I'll tell you secrets now. Each part, of course, let me repeat, 4 hours non-stop. Okay, in that first 3 hours, 100 MCQs. Then the next 1 hour, 2 essays. Now the beauty. Let's say you take full 3 hours and finish 100%. Some seconds, fraction of seconds, if the screen moves to 4th hour, that means you are going to start essays. Relax, take a deep breath, smile. Otherwise, what happens? Sorry, figure. System will log you out. Are you all understanding? System will log you out. Say bye-bye. That means what? We don't want that negative things here. But I'm telling you, that is a very, very sad part. You worked hard, you paid fees, you went there. I don't want any one of you to tell me later on, sir, I came back within 3 hours. So that means what? You have not done very well in first 3 hours 100 multiple choice. So there is no point. IMA says there is no point. I will allow you to write essay because it's a waste of time for us, waste of time for you.
If you're not hitting that 100 also.
No. System will think in 2 seconds. After you finish all 100 multiple choice, system will think if it moves, that means you have done fairly good.
Once we pass in this 100 question, then only we can do the second part.
Fairly good. The website says, IMA says, if you have done fairly nice in 100 multiple choices, then only you will move to essay. What is fair? Everything is fair grading. System will assume minimum. Now I'm going to tell you. Your score is, it is called a scaled score. Okay, 0 to 500. Indra, I will take up your question. Okay, 0 to 500. Pass to pass. Okay, you are here. 360. Okay. Now, allocation, I am telling you, not exactly. There is no percentage, there is no mark system in America. They call it as score and that too scaled. Now, 360 out of 500. How much is the percentage? 72? 75. Just check. 360 out of 500. 72%? Distinction, no? In India, we call 70% distinction. So, you have to, in Indian CA and Indian system, getting 50. 50 is a pass. Here, 72 is a pass. In that way. Now, how this 500 is allocated? Roughly, here, 125 score. And how much is the balance out of 500? Okay, roughly it is allocated like that. Now, I don't want even for you to think I will get 360. I don't like it. You should not talk about it. The mind, if you think I will get 360, I will pass, please don't think like that. Chances are it will be sad news if you only concentrate 360. You should always say, why not 500? Why not 490? Your preparation should be like that. You will aim for 480, 490. Maybe you will get 450. Correct? The moment you say, I will prepare only for 360, maybe lucky you will get 360. Chances are down only. Okay, now system, I said system will calculate in a fraction of seconds and it will push you to essay or not. How it will calculate? Again, there is nobody tell that secret. Roughly what? You should get 360, right? Maximum to maximum here how much? 125, right? 125. So 375 minus 125 how much? 250. Let's take 275, 280. 280 out of 375 how much? 75%. That means you should have done 75 MCQs correct. Got it? Then only it will allow you to move. Otherwise, there is no way you will get it. No way you will score 360. So that's why system says bye-bye.
One question for marks.
There is no marks, there is no percentage in America. We can't even say that 375 divided by 100. I don't want you to think about that. There is no negative marks. There is no negative marks. Total 375 is roughly allocated to 100 MCQs. And you should be scoring more than 75 questions correctly. Then only you will be allowed to do essay. Is that clear? So I don't want you to, two things now. Don't think about 360, just leave it. You should say, I am going to get 490. Is that clear? Then you say, I will go to essay. Tell your mind. I am telling you, I am not scaring you. This is a fact. Okay, now, how to get 450? Let's say minimum 450. Let's say beautiful mark, right? 450. 450, how to get? Maximum, how much you will get here? Your best you have written. 110. And here balance is how much? 450 minus 110. 340. 340. Correct? This should be your aim. Without thinking about 360. Is that clear? Akshita, everyone, Devakar. And even I am telling you, moderately 450. I told you many times, 5 times 490. Why not 500? But so far, nobody got 500. Before I answer Indra's question, pass rate. Global pass rate. Part 1, part 2. Part 1 is around average 46. Part 2 is 48. So 48%, 46% is the pass rate. You got it? Indraja. We are in part 1. 46% of the candidates who write in a month will pass. Now again, I don't want to say, you say, oh, it's very easy. 46% people pass. In India, CA 12% maximum. Right? I am told yesterday only, there is a different system here. We cannot compare that at all. You see, just now I told in CA and ACCA and CMA, I am also Indian CMA. 49 is a fail, 50 is a pass. Here 72. That means it's a very big no. In India, we call it as what? 70% you get distinction. Arey, you should get distinction here. So there is a lot of difference. Global pass rate is 46, 48. And now another beautiful thing you should think about yourself. However you plan, those who write two parts in a single window. That means what is the window? Jan, Feb. Right now, as we speak, exams are going on. And then May, June. Then, no, September, October. Okay. Those candidates who write two parts, okay, in a single window and score first to highest. So maybe highest score. First two, they get gold and silver medal. Is that clear? If any one of you write, and I want, why not? I'm telling you. Should plan like that. Though we are telling you, we started with part 1. I'm telling you to concentrate on June. But some of you may decide. I'm telling you, as a trainer, I have to tell all the things. If any one of you try, okay, I'm going to write part 1 and part 2 both in September, October, possible. And if you, some of my students write that they tried it but they couldn't get it, they ended up at 440, 430, like that. Those who get a gold and silver medal, how much they will score? 490, 480. Both parts, single window. First attempt. Then they will be awarded. And what is that thing? IMA will call them for their global conference. Every year there is a conference in America. And whoever got this gold and silver, they will be invited. Free, everything IMA takes care. Only thing is you should have a passport. They will arrange visa. Okay, you will be invited for global conference. 1 week, 5-star hotel stay, airfare, everything is taken care. And they will facilitate you there. IMA president and other CFOs, they will come there. They will put that thing and that's it. Okay, this is the thing also you should. Yeah, and I'm not telling you why you should get it. No, correct, right? Whoa, what achievement it is. And maybe you will get there only offer letter also. There will be so many employers there sponsoring. They will, you will immediately you will get a job. They like, no? This is, they will maybe you come back and they will interview you. Finish. Job is ready. People, companies wait for rank holders. Correct? No? Should. I'm telling you all the things. And I want everyone, I'm not telling some of you may be wrong, I'm wrong. Some of you, I think everyone. But depends on you. Your individual decision is the exam. Which part you should take it. And right now we have started with part 1. And I'm telling you, June, last week you should prepare it. But some of you may decide, no, I will write both parts. Bala sir has told me gold medal, okay. 2-3 my students, they tried very hard they tried. They ended up at 440, 420. But it's a big achievement. And one girl, like, she told me, you told me I will do this. I said, okay, go and do it. Is that clear? Akshita, Indraja, Divadar, man, Mohammed Nihal. Yes? All of you should try that. Why not? Why only other people will get? Why not me? Correct? No? You should have a positive approach. I think it's everything understood now about CMA. And also I'm telling you another thing. It's something which you should now only think. I told you maximum 1.5 year you should finish it off. Not more than that. Though the rule is IMA will give you 3 years time. From that time first you appear. Suppose you appear in June. June last week you appear, that is the first appearance. From there you have a 3 years. 3 years time to finish both parts. But I'm telling you 3 years is depends. That's why IMA has all those things in mind and they say 3 years. 3 years it is required because again I'm not like for her, right? She's still in +2. Degree first year, right? Very good. Degree first year. Yeah, if you start along with your studies, you have to finish college formalities, right? You get enough time. And by the time you, some of my students right now, they are writing. In January, February, they're writing. They are in fifth semester. Fifth semester. One girl is in fourth sem. She's writing right now, February 24th. She's writing part 1. Everything before your BCom 6th semester, BCom final, you can finish this. And I have seen many successes. And again, age is not the number. In my students, my training, there are many people who are 55 also. The beauty of CMA, CPA exam is you can take at any age. You can finish that. This is not there in our India, right? After 50 years, what do you think about CA, CMA? By the time you say bye-bye. But US always has that flexibility. All US certifications, CPA, CMA, CFA, they allow you to enter at any age. You can finish that. Any other question? You can speak to me anything. No problem. Clear now? Part 1, it has again for newcomers, even in online, and for Gayatri. Part 1 has 6 sections. You know syllabus, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, and we have started with B. B because B is Bala, sir, right? We start with B.